Ash-Sharia, the law. My friend Nabil once told me about a depressing painting he had seen. It was a religious painting of a long ladder extended from the earth to the gates of heaven. On the long ladder, a few people were climbing steadily upward. The higher they were on the ladder, the more devout and religious they looked. What was discouraging about the painting, though, were the many people falling off the ladder. The most discouraging part to Nabil was the fact that the saint who almost reached the top of the ladder had fallen and was diving down. That painting did not give my friend hope that people can make it into heaven. People who perceive the Sharia law as a long ladder they must climb to please God and earn His acceptance don't offer much hope to our world. In one of his New Testament letters, the Apostle Paul described his Jewish struggle with the Sharia law before he knew the right purpose to Sharia. I tried keeping rules and working my head off to please God, and it didn't work, so I quit being a law man so that I could be God's man. Galatians 2:19. In the Old Testament, we find a total of 613 laws. They are expansion of what known as the Ten Commandments found in the Torah. Exodus 20:1-17. These laws are basic moral teaching that find parallel in the most world religions. Here they are by their numbers. You shall have no other gods before me. You shall not make for yourself an idol in the form of anything in heaven above, or in the earth beneath, or in the waters below. You shall not bow down to them or worship them. You shall not misuse the name of the Lord your God. Remember the Sabbath day by keeping it holy. Honor your father and your mother. You shall not murder. You shall not commit adultery. You shall not steal. You shall not give false testimony. You shall not covet. Before the time of Christ, some of the Jews were zealous to obey the law to the letter, even though they misunderstood its purpose and intent. These jealous Jews were worried about breaking any of the specific 10 commandments or any of the 613 laws in general, that they started adding additional laws as lines of defense. Look around you, my friend. Among your religious friends and relatives, do you see free people, or do you see shackled people who are trying to climb a very long ladder with no assurance that they can make it to the top? Without understanding the real purpose of the Sharia, this is where we can easily end up and live all our lives in uncertainty and fear of what to expect on the day of judgment.